Alright guys, welcome to Foreign Blood TV. Today we're going to talk about a panhandling passport bro, JRello. Such a scrub, y'all. Listen. JRello, like a lot of these other passport bros, are socially awkward men that can't get women in the United States. So what they do, they go to these low, let me use my words wisely. They go to these low economical states and they pick up tricks. I'm sorry, they're the tricks. They pick up women of the night. And not even necessarily women of the night. Women that are just looking to get ahead, looking to get a piece of the American dream. Women that are. So either they're selling it or they're hoping, hey, this American guy, maybe he might wife me. You know, let me tell you something. First of all, selling cat has been around since the beginning of time. You ain't even got to be a full-fledged lady of the night to do it. Women have been doing it since the beginning of time. If it's to the man you lay up with or the whatever. But let me get back to these passport bros. So he gets over there. He's in Kenya. He's recording. He got a lady in the bed. Why are you recording? You need a movie. So at this age, I'm talking about he got great right here. So he ain't no whippersnapper. So at this age, what are you doing? Are you doing some Pornhub action on the side? Like, what are you doing? Because recording at this age, come on now. It ain't, that's all you got. It makes me wonder. First, let's go back to the panhandling. All your trips are funded by real men that work, okay? They all have real jobs. And you sit there and panhandle because you ain't man enough to go get your own money. You want to travel at another man's expense. Hey, I ain't paying for it. If they choose to pay for it, listen, I ain't mad at them. I ain't paying for your trip. You're sitting there laying in the bed with this lady. You're recording. Because obviously getting some Uchi is something new to you. Things don't go your way. You put your hands and feet on them. She don't owe you nothing. She ain't obligated to do nothing. There's no ties that says she must do this. She can back out whenever she chooses to. She don't have to get loose with you. She could have said she was and could have changed her mind just like that. That gives you no right to put your hands on nobody. Now, she'd been wrong if she went and got her people and they came back and air joked out. You passport bros or anybody traveling to another country, you look crazy going to another country, acting any type of way, putting your hands on somebody or committing any type of crime or doing whatever. Because don't you know, if they really wanted to, they would thoroughly. So do you even think this out when you do those things? Do you even, a lot of things you do don't even make sense. Once again, let's go back to the social awkwardness. You're so socially awkward, you could trick in America. But see, nobody wants to trick with you. You just, first off, let me tell you what JRello does. JRello gives me, I like men vibes. And I'm just afraid to come out. I'm telling you, I think he likes men. I think he goes both ways. And I think that's why we're seeing a lot of this activity. Have you ever paid attention to this man's mannerism? Pay attention to his speech pattern. Just pay attention. That is not a straight man activity that he's doing. The way he acts, the way he speaks, and the way he gets in his emotions. He acts like he has a mental deficiency in some form or some fashion. But let's get back to, I think the man goes both ways. I think the man likes men. I really do. His speech pattern, like I said, y'all, I don't know what y'all be looking at. And as for you desperate men that fund his campaign, you are men that have been locked in relationships and you're trying to live through this man. You are men that are locked in relationships. I gotta say this twice. and you're trying to live through this low-level, low-budget man that can't even afford to do these things himself. So since you ain't happy in your life and wish you could go get your willy wet and all this other stuff, you gonna go on ahead and scratch him off so he can do it, and you can live through him. Y'all living through a broke ninja. Imagine that. You guys are idolizing a broke ninja that can't even afford his own trips. Wasn't he just stranded? Y'all remember he was just stranded, begging for $100? All these women in America and all these different states, what's that say about you when none of them want you? If you passport bros think you can go to a different country and find love, they're looking for $1. You ain't found nothing. I see it all the time, a little passport type man on there with some type of wife or some type of pretend wife, thinking he found him one, and look what I got, bruh. She's better. She'll do this. She'll do that. Yeah, because you know what? She's so poor. Where, yeah, she's willing to do whatever she's doing with the opportunity of, you might bring her back to the States, or you might, even if you come back to the States, you might scratch her off. Our money versus their money. That's a no-brainer. So, to any foreign young lady, any American or somebody from another country is a power player in their eyes. Because our money would be more than their money. All money is good money in anybody's eyes, especially when they're broke. Women will pretend they like you just to get your little bag. They do it every day. They do it in America. See what it is? You guys are going to pay for it here, or you're going to pay for it there. You guys are too broke to pay for it here. So you have to go to the lower level, the lower financially challenged countries. Because that's really the only place you can afford to play the game you want to play. Y'all can't afford to play that game here. So what y'all want to be is tricks, but low budget tricks. That's what you guys are, low budget tricks. Tricks whose bags really ain't big enough to do it in America. Do I want to buy the $400 purse, or do I want to buy the $4 purse? But let's get back to J-Rillo putting his hands on this lady. Pathetic. Pathetic, because she didn't want to play your game, because she didn't want to lay up, because she didn't want to do the do. You put your hands on her. Man, I'm telling you, I wish you would have went and got her people and damaged you. I wish. I'm sure she still got time to do it. Sis, if you watch it, put your people on him. Put your people on him. Make sure he don't make it up out of that. That's all I'm saying. Fair is fair. He ain't having no problem putting his hands on you, right? Go get your people. Go get your people. Go get your people. Break it. Let me use my word. I want to use it right. I don't want to say. Go get your people and let them apply pressure. And show them who country not to come down to. Acting like that. Putting their hands on some foreign women. A lot of times, we allow things to happen. Don't allow this to happen. Apply pressure on that. Apply pressure. Split it to the white meat. He ain't having no problem doing you like that. JRello, you gon' you're so pathetic. I'm at a loss of words. I don't even know what to say. I'm not impressed. I'm embarrassed for you. I'm pretty sure you like men. You're socially awkward, and you're weak as mad because something didn't go your way. I wouldn't want to lay up with you neither. You don't even look good. Your bags ain't even big enough. Your looks ain't hitting, so what would I want anything else from you for? I changed my mind too.